So very strong, soul connection, very strong bond that you have with somebody. Um, but there's definitely ego, addictions, heartbreak, player energy here. It's a mess. I'm just gonna be real with you. Um, I feel like you're not with this person right now. You both may be going through some things right now that you're meant to be separated from this person to experience. Um, I don't like to throw the word or the phrase twin flame out there just because in my twin flame journey it really fucked me up. It made me hold really tightly onto something that I should have let go of a long time ago. But it's a very strong, strong bond that you have with this person, especially with the devil and the lovers in these positions coming out together. But you're not with this person right now because one person has addictions or, self-destructive behaviors. I mean, I feel like you both have self-destructive behaviors, but one person is more about physical and one person is about mental. One person maybe, have addictions, codependency, sex addictions, possibly a fear of commitment, while the other person is battling self-worth and, starting to realize that they can't keep secluding themselves, that they do have to start putting themselves back out there, that they can't just block off their emotions and not experience them. That's on both sides with the blocking out emotions and not experiencing them. And the other person needs to learn to put their ego away before this can come back together. So let me get some clarifiers for you. Let me clarify, the Six of Wands for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Wands for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. So definitely ego. With the Six of Wands, this person had options. This person treated you like an option. This person maybe didn't see you for who you really are to them. Maybe didn't notice the connection. Maybe they're not as spiritual as you are. And they couldn't recognize that there was some kind of bond here. And therefore treated you the way they did. Tell me about this Magician for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Swords reversed. Somebody's trying to manifest this person to come back. And the way I placed it, it's connected to this Three of Swords. So they could be, crying about this person late at night, when they're feeling lonely, and, asking the divine for this person to come back in their life. Tell me about the Hermit for Libra. Two of Wands reversed. Having a difficult time choosing the right path for you, having a difficult time soul searching. If this is the other person, I feel like the other person is having a difficult time realizing the bond that you have, or trying to figure out why they can't stop thinking about you. Tell me about the world. The world for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Page of Wands. So, if this is twin flame energy, there's a runner and there's a chaser. I feel like this is the chaser's energy. They're finally surrendering, wanting to put themselves out there, wanting to experience more experiences. They're not waiting around for the other twin to come back around. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. You felt trapped by this person. You felt like trapped in this cycle. And you decided to end it. You decided to cut this person out and to go on to new adventures. To go see the world. To go experience all that you can experience. King of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So you're both in the same energy right now. You're mirroring each other. You're both not communicating to each other. You've both cut each other out. You're both trying to move past this. Both, yeah, we got Three Swords twice. So you're definitely not with this person. There is a very strong bond, but you're both realizing what this whole thing was. That it was a lesson. Whether there's a bond or not, whether there's love or not, whether there's attraction or magnetism or not, you're realizing that this was a lesson and you're ready to go back out into the world and, you know, experience something new. Learn a new lesson. You're breaking a cycle, I feel like. You both are. So, let me get you an oracle card from the Oracle of Visions. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You got two. Taurus also had this card. This is closing the door on the past so a new door can open. This is closing the book on an old story and, you know, starting afresh with a new one. And you have this card. This is all about opening Pandora's box. But this is also about ego. Not calculating the risks of opening Pandora's box. So let me read the Pandora's box out of the book. Men anger the gods with their pride, and in order to punish them, the gods looked on as Pandora opened her box, letting chaos loose. We may often be intrigued by a what-if scenario. This card depicts curiosity, temptation, and wanting to know. It's natural to want to know or want to try, and the only way to find out is to try. It's through such processes that we can grow and avoid stagnation, but there are causes and effects. Here, a regal queen opens a jeweled egg-shaped treasure from which flies a column of fairies. Glowing like fireflies, they are now free. What is unclear whether the outcome of the release will be reflected on with fondness or regret. Our acts invariably result in consequences both good or bad, so there is a balance to be struck. Unless we try, we will never know, and that in turn may be a lost opportunity that will gnaw away if not acted upon. But equally so, are we fully appreciative of the possible repercussions that may result. So I do feel like this is a surrendering right now. You know, you both have love for each other. You both are strongly attracted to each other. But you also want to go see what options you have available. Go follow your dreams, because you know that even if you love this person, if you stayed in this relationship, you would always wonder what else there was out there for you. So you're closing the door in the past, letting that new door open, taking your new adventures, and surrendering control of this possible twin flame adventure. And both kind of realizing that if this is meant to come back around, it will. But if you stay in this, there's a possibility you'll lose out on other opportunities. All right, Libra. Either you or someone you know is I almost feel like this is somebody who's pretending to be single when they're not. Like they could be going out with their friends and taking their wedding ring off. I don't think they're, technically cheating, because I don't see it on the board, but I see 7 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, and that tells me competition and options. Clarify the Page of Cups for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Knight of Swords reversed. Palace of Swords. So I feel like you are witnessing this happening to somebody else. And you're not saying anything. You're just standing back and watching. Tell me about this 5 of Pentacles. The Lovers reversed. Well, now we see some cheating on the board. So you could very well know somebody who's cheating on their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. But you're not saying anything. I don't know why. Tell me about the Hanging one for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Hanging one for Libra. Oh. King of Wands. You're just watching. I don't know what's going on. King of Wands. You must not like this person that you're not telling. 6 of Wands reversed. And 10 of Swords reversed. Tell me about Temperance for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Temperance. 2 of Coins. Empress reversed. That's a lot, but I don't want to take that. Yeah. Somebody who's juggling. I don't feel like it's you or happening to you, but I feel like you know about it and you're not saying anything. Maybe you say something eventually. Tell me about the Sun for Libra. Sun, Rising, Venus. 5 of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. You got the Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Someone here needs to trust their intuition. So if you're not witnessing this happening to you and your intuition's telling you something's up, something might be up. And somebody knows about it. So find out who. Some of the Seven of Cups. 6 coins reversed. So with the 6 coins. 3 of Wands. I feel like you're just waiting for this person to tell them to go tell this person on their own. I don't think they're going to, though. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. Seven of Wands reversed. Tell me about the 7 of Wands for Libra. Sun, rising of Venus. Moon. You have Strength reversed. Bottom of the deck could be dealing with a Leo. Or this is somebody not having the strength to tame the temptations. There's some secrets here. Someone's about to open up about them. I don't know who. Tell me about the Moon. Oh. Palace of Cups reversed. With the King of Cups. With the Tower. With the Star. With the Fool reversed. With the Queen of Swords reversed. With the Chariot. With Justice reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep going, but obviously we know that the truth is coming out. It's not going to come from the source. It's going to come from somebody who watched it happen and didn't say anything for a while because they thought this person would go own up for their shit. And they never did. So now the truth's coming out. Tell me about the 5 of Wands for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 5 of Wands. That one. Manipulative energy. 4 of Cups reversed. Bottom of the deck. So, somebody, I feel like this 4 of Cups is somebody knowing they gotta go, but they're staying anyway. In which case, you're being an idiot. Just gonna say it. Because you got the Fool reversed right underneath that. It's time to go. Not only do you have a friend who wasn't loyal to you, but now you got a boyfriend or girlfriend who didn't give a shit about your feelings either. So, let's get you an oracle card. Final advice for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Putting the pieces together. So Libra, you might be the one. Maybe this isn't somebody else who, watched it happen and didn't say anything. Maybe, Libra, you're the one who had suspicions this whole time. Or maybe had a small bit of evidence, but you wanted to gather more pieces to that puzzle. I don't know if you can see it. Before you lit this person up.